Today we got two incredibly powerful characters going head to head. Thor, the god of thunder, versus the main man himself, Lobo. Who wins? Well, let's find out. Thor is the Asgardian god of thunder, and the son of Odin, the All-Father of Asgard, and the Elder Earth goddess Gaia, combining the power of both worlds. Thor is arguably the greatest and mightiest defender of both. Armed with his powerful enchanted Uru hammer Mjolnir, Thor is the mightiest warrior of Asgard, a founding member of the Avengers, and one of the strongest, most powerful beings on Earth. He is the strongest of the Asgardian gods, and his strength is considered to be incalculable and doesn't really have an upper limit. His strength is comparable to Hulk and Hercules. He can destroy entire planets with the force of his blows, and he's lifted the Midgard serpent, which was larger and weighed much more than the Earth. Thor is one of the most durable heroes in the Marvel Universe, and has been able to withstand attacks from Hulk, planet-shattering blows, and energy blasts from Celestials and Odin. So yeah, he's pretty durable. Thor is able to go for extended periods of time without food, water, and sleep, and one time fought the Frost Giants for 9 months straight. He is one of the most trained and experienced warriors in the Marvel Universe, and is actually a skilled hand-to-hand fighter, even though he tends to use a brawling technique. He's also a highly skilled weapons expert, with the most notable weapon being Mjolnir. Now, besides the obvious fact that the hammer can be used to hit stuff, and even destroy mountains and planets, Mjolnir has a ton of abilities. Thor can control the weather, even affecting it on a planetary scale, and unleash electrical storms, hurricane winds, tornadoes, tidal waves, blizzards, and earthquakes. He's even done some out-of-the-box things too, like when he made it rain fire. While Thor doesn't have the innate ability to fly, if he swings Mjolnir at fast and light speeds, he's then able to fly. Thor can manipulate matter on a vast scale, and has the ability to transmute elements. He's able to turn intangible and invisible, and Mjolnir is also able to create nearly impenetrable force fields. Thor is able to absorb and project energy blasts with Mjolnir, and he doesn't even have to wait for an opponent to shoot a blast of energy, but he can absorb it directly from their body. One of Thor's most powerful attacks is the God Blast, which killed the Midgard serpent and injured Galactus. He also has the Anti-Force, which is unbelievably powerful and took out the entire Battle of Barbarians in one blast. And then in the other corner of Lobo. Lobo is a deadly bounty hunter believing in no law other than his own code of honor. He is the last Khazarian, having killed all other members of his race for the sake of being unique. Lobo possesses superhuman strength on par with some of the strongest beings in the DC universe. He's absolutely manhandled Superman, Hal Jordan, Martian Manhunter, and Shazam before, and has said that he could easily snap Aquaman's neck. But he didn't because Aquaman was chill with dolphins. Lobo one time even took an entire city and compacted it down into a tiny little ball and ate it. Despite his size, Lobo is surprisingly quick and has been able to tag both the Flash and Superman before. He's superhumanly durable and has an incredible healing factor as well, as he's regenerated from just a skull in a matter of seconds, kept fighting with his head completely disintegrated, and fought as just a skeleton. It's also been said that only Khazarians can truly be killed by other Khazarians, and even furthermore, Lobo has been banned from entering either heaven or hell. As a result of being banned from the afterlife, Lobo possesses the ability to leave his body if it gets to be too damaged, and while outside his body, he loses the ability to physically affect living beings. However, he can affect other ghosts the same way that he could normally fight a being with just a physical body. His weapon of choice is a chain and hook, and he carries a massive arsenal of deadly weapons that includes insanely large and loud guns and explosives. He also has a bottomless satchel, which is where he can pull guns, explosives, and ammo out of nowhere. So who wins? Well, let's break it down. Let's start off by taking a look at which of these two is stronger. Now, Lobo has done some quite impressive things throughout the years, like defeating Green Lanterns and breaking their constructs, fighting against Martian Manhunter, and manhandling Superman on several different occasions. Lobo has also been able to take an entire city and crush it into a tiny little ball, which honestly I don't even know how that's possible, and I can't even understand the physics behind that. Lobo's even thrown an alien entity who was said to have the mass of a sun. On the other hand, Thor has been able to obviously battle against, injure, and defeat Hulk, Beta Ray Bill, and Silver Surfer, tear the Earth open, generate enough force in a fight to throw the planet out of orbit, shatter planets, knock over Galactus, reverse the world engine, which was moving Yggdrasil, the great tree that connects 9 worlds, and he lifted the Odin sword, which is said to be incalculable and immeasurable. So while both are incredibly strong, Thor has just done more impressive things throughout the years. But, to be fair, he does have an advantage in just that he's been around for longer and appeared in more comics. Neither of these two are certifiable speedsters, but they are both surprisingly quick and their speed is generally undersold. Lobo was fast enough to tag the Flash, and was even able to analyze his movements and predict where the speedster would be and when he would be there. Then Lobo has also caught Superman off guard before, and Clark mentioned that he was too quick to react to. On the other hand, Thor is able to react to a speeding Hyperion or Silver Surfer, who are both faster than the speed of light, as well as dodge or block light speed energy attacks. But what's most impressive out of both these guys is just how fast Thor can throw Mjolnir. He can swing his hammer much faster than the speed of light, and has even thrown it all the way to the far side of the galaxy and back in just under a minute. Now Thor is durable enough to take blasts from Surtur, planet-shattering attacks from Thanos, Zeus's lightning, blasts from Celestials, and even survive a bomb that blew up a small solar system or a bomb that was designed to kill every god in the universe. However, Thor isn't more durable than Lobo, mainly because of the main man's healing factor. He's able to take attacks from Superman, Shazam, and Hal Jordan, and is able to continue fighting without a head, regenerate from a skeleton or skull in just a few moments, and even survived being transformed to a snail and turned back into Lobo. On top of that, Lobo has been banned from both heaven and hell, so he literally can't be killed. So no matter how hard Thor tries, he won't be able to kill Lobo. In fact, he won't even be able to put the big guy down for very long, considering that Lobo can regenerate from a pile of bones in just a few seconds, and even continue fighting while he's just a skeleton. However, that's where Mjolnir comes into play. This is going to be Thor's greatest advantage in this fight, not just because it can be used to hit stuff very hard, but because of other magical abilities that it grants Thor. He can summon worldwide storms, and has lightning that's been used to knock out both the Hulk and Juggernaut, who are both incredibly durable and have exceptional healing factors. He can absorb somebody's life energy, manipulate and transmute matter, and unleash the God Blast. However, on the other hand, Lobo loves his weapons and never goes into a fight unarmed. Now his chain and hook probably won't be that useful against Thor, since Thor was barely scratched by Wolverine's adamantium claws, and I can't believe that the chain and hook are that much stronger than adamantium. They're probably not even as strong as adamantium. However, it's the guns we gotta take into consideration. However, it's the guns and bombs that Thor needs to be scared of. He's got weapons capable of destroying a city, or even blowing up a planet. But I can't believe that any of his guns are more powerful than a celestial attack, which Thor has held up to before. And he's able to summon his bike, the Spazfrag 666, with just a whistle. This bike is able to move at several 100 million miles per minute. Lobo is also a very dirty fighter, and will use any underhanded tactic to come out on top. So who wins this fight? Well, it's kind of difficult, considering that Thor is durable enough and powerful enough to hold up to any attack from Lobo, but Thor can't put Lobo down for good because of his healing factor. However, Thor is powerful enough to temporarily put Lobo down and knock him out. His lightning attacks have put down Juggernaut, and Kane Marco is just as durable as Lobo, and even has a healing factor that allows him to regrow from a drop of blood as well. Then Thor can suck out Lobo's life essence, transmute him, or even just send him off to another dimension. Hal Jordan has said that one of the few ways to defeat Lobo is to send him to a universe light years away. And when Thor realizes that Lobo will always regenerate from his attacks, he might try this tactic. He's done it before, going up against the Destroyer, Ulik, Surtur, and other powerful threats. And seeing how Lobo can just regenerate, this will probably be Thor's next strategy. At the end of the day, Thor is just as strong, fast, and durable as Lobo, can stand up to his weapons or attacks, and has much more versatility of Mjolnir, which will allow him to defeat the main man. The God of Thunder wins this one. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts, so sign off in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe button. More videos just like this one every single day, and I'll see y'all next time.